entertainment isn't really applicable here because the subject involves Sean P. Diddy Combs making news yet again, as far as I'm concerned, for all the wrong reasons. Now, we know what he made the news for over the last several weeks because no matter how much of a fan of his work as I have been throughout the years, it's pretty impossible to come remotely close to okaying or offsetting the egregious acts that were caught on video.
Yeah, what he did to Cassie in that hotel lobby, um, no excuse. No excuse for it at all. Absolutely despicable.
Involving him. But he's making news yet again in an indirect manner over the same incident as far as I'm concerned, and it's not foolish. Before I get into anything, let's remind our audience of what got Sean P. Diddy Combs in the hot water. I'm not talking about Homeland Security raiding his homes in Miami and Los Angeles. I'm not talking about accusations because until further proof comes forward, they're nothing but accusations. I'm not talking about them even handcuffing his sons and all of this other stuff. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what we all saw on video. Take a look at this again.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom.
Man, this apology seems so forced and so fake. Man, it just doesn't seem authentic at all.
But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
No, you were only disgusted when it got exposed, and allegedly you paid $50,000 to the hotel to bury the footage.
I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy, and go into rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
He could have did a better acting job. Absolutely unsincere. Somebody put together from his PR team, and he just read it off piece of paper and threw it up on the internet.
Make of that video what you will. You saw his actions. You saw how egregious they were. You saw his apology. Some people thought it was sincere. Some people thought it was bullshit. Doesn't really matter. What's done is done, and he's got to live with those actions for the rest of his life. Fortunate for him, that particular incident there, there's an expiration on that in terms of whether or not he could be prosecuted for that according to LA County, which is where it happened. But here's where it gets, I don't want to use the word tricky or whatever, but one would argue foolish on the part of Sean P. Diddy Combs. My man, you deleted all the videos from your Instagram account, including that one I just showed. If you had 1 million photos, if you had 1 million videos, and you decided to delete 999,999, that's the one you should have kept up.
I agree, facts. The fact that he deleted all the videos off his IG, especially the apology video, just shows how insincere he was. He's just going through the motions. His PR team was probably like, "Hey, we're gonna throw out the apology video. We'll leave it up there for a few weeks or so, then we could take it down." This is not sincere. Like I said, he's just trying to salvage the little bit left that he has of his career. That's it.
If you're sincere, you got nearly 20 million followers on Instagram. 20 million, nearly 20 million. And I know that you've been taking a lot of hits, and there's been shrapnels of criticism all over the place aimed in your direction. Not that it wasn't deserved, but that doesn't mean that there's but so much one human being could take. Although one could argue the ex that you hit had to deal with a hell of a lot more than you had to deal with in terms of the criticism. But I digress. My only point for bringing up this subject on this particular day is because Diddy, why'd you delete that video of the apology? To delete all of them, delete everything else. Not that. Don't you want people to know that you were contrite?
He doesn't want people to know. Like I said, he just wants to sweep this under the rug. He's trying to save what's left of his career. I mean, he's lost a lot of money, a lot of endorsements. He's just trying to salvage what he can and trying to sweep this thing under the rug. That's why initially, when she first came out with the accusations, he settled, and everyone was shocked. Like, man, why did he settle? He settled really fast because he knew. He knew what the skeletons in the closet.
That you were incredibly sorry, that you have profound regret for the egregious actions that you were caught on camera committing. By deleting the video, you throw all of that out the window. The possibility of the very few people who would ever believe that really having a reason to continue to believe you. Why would you delete? Who are your PR people? I mean, who are these people?
He should fire his whole PR team. I mean, the way they handled this whole situation has been absolutely terrible.
Where is the counsel? Where is the advice? Because had that been me, I'd have said never delete your account and never delete that video. Leave that up forever. Because that was you apologizing and owning up to your transgression. A video that you know everybody else has. I know you say everybody else got it. Everybody got it because I already said it. I already put it out there. But you deleting it from your account, that wasn't smart. That wasn't smart. Especially when most of the world got access to it anyway. It comes across as you wanting to erase everything, as opposed to wanting to be accountable for everything.
I mean, that's the issue. He never wanted to be held accountable. We have to remember, he never brought this up until the video was leaked. He never said a word. This happened. I mean, I think that video was 5, 6, 7 years old. It might even be older than that. So he never wanted to be held accountable. They forced his hand. So he had to come out with a weak apology. He had no choice. He never wanted to be held accountable for it.
I might have to look up who your publicist is. I want to know who this person is. Because if they giving you advice and you're listening, it ain't good advice. Unless you're not listening at all. And you're just impulsively acting out. Which one could easily argue is what got you in trouble to begin with. I'm just saying. I'm not saying. I'm not judging people. I'm judging actions. I'm just saying.
I agree with Stephen A. 100%. I mean, like I said, P. Diddy is known. Various people say, he is an egomaniac. He doesn't listen. So, I mean, like I said, his publicist could be advising him differently, but he's choosing to do what he wants to do. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think Diddy's apology video to Cassie was sincere? Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.